Good morning. Here today we are discussing the topic sensor. In our daily to day life, we frequently use different types of sensor in several applications such as IR sensor used for operating television remote. As we know that we are regularly use the television remote in our homes, then how we operate, how it works, how it give the instruction to the desktop that it operates easily, that it is having a IR sensor which is infrared sensor. Secondly, passive infrared sensor used for automatic door opening systems in shopping malls. When we go in shopping malls, we look that the door is automatically open for us where when it sense someone is there on its considering area. And LDR sensor used for outdoor lighting or street lighting system and so on. There are many types of sensors in or we are used in your daily life routine which are applicable or which are usable or which are helpful to us to operate the various types of operation very easily and without any disturbance. In this unit, we will discuss about the sensors criteria to choose a sensor and the classification of sensors in brief. But primarily, we must know what a sensor is. That simply we can say that how can we define the sensor? In normal day-to-day life, we are human beings. We see that our body there are five sensors by which we have collect the information from our surroundings like skin which informs about the heat and some eyes, tongue which about tell about us, taste. So the sensor is a very important role in our life. As we improve the electronics stream and the system, then the sensor is more helpful for us to operate the many kind of operation in our daily to daily life. So simply we can define a sensor is a device that detects the change in electrical or physical or other quantities and thereby produce an output as an acknowledgement of change in the quantity is called a sensor. The generally this sensor output will be in the form of electrical or optical signals. Sensors are sophisticated devices that are frequently used to detect and respond to electrical and optical signals. A sensor converts the physical parameters like as temperature, blood pressure, humidity, speed, moisture into a signal which can be measured electrically. Let's explain the example of temperature. The mercury in the glass thermometer expands and contracts the liquid to convert the measured temperature which can be read by a viewer on the calibrated glass tube. Or a sensor can be defined such as a sensor is a device that detect and responds to some type of input from the physical environment. The specific input could be light, heat, motion, moisture, pressure, or any one of the great number of other environmental phenomena. The output is generally a signal that is converted to human readable display at the sensor location or transmitted electronically over a network for reading or further processing. There are some example as we discussed the mercury example. As we see that the motion sensor in various systems including home security lights, automatic door and bathroom fixtures typically send out some type of energy such as microwaves, ultrasonic waves or light beams and detect when the flow of energy is interrupted by the something entering in the path. A photosensor detects the presence of visible light, infrared transmission and ultraviolet energy sources. Here we take an example for autopilot system in aircraft. In this example, in this block diagram, you are seeing that the sensor collect the different type of information like as position, height, speed, temperature, location, and it collect the these physical quantity from its surrounding and the requirement according to requirement. It collect these data and transmit to the computer system. Then this computer system collect these data from the sensors and operate according to the decided or the provided operation which is already inbuilt or programmed in the computer system, and according to that program the system operate on these particular information provided from the sensor and instruct the system as an output to operate the aircraft in autopilot mode. In the output we can get the information or the instructions to the engine, flaps, motors, wings, which operates according the information of position, height, speed, temperature and location. As we seen that in this example, that the sensor collect these data according required as to operate a aircraft, the position where it stands, height, how much height it is stand, then how much speed it acquires to travel from ground to air and then air to ground, then temperature, in which temperature it is travel, and the location where it treks or how it travels, and collect the path where is these all information are collected from the sensors by the sensors which are used in the aircraft system. These sensors collect the information, provide to computer, then according to the inbuilt program with the help of microprocessor or microcontroller, the computer operate on these programs and provide the information to the machinery existed in the aircraft which operates engine, flaps, motors, wings. Almost all civilians and military aircrafts have the features of automatic flight control system or sometimes called autopilot mode. There are numerous definitions as to what a sensor is, but I would like to define the sensor as an input device which provide an output with respect to a specific physical quantity which is collected from the surrounding, from its atmosphere, from any electrical or mechanical or physical quantity as an input, and provide to the system which on which the system works. The term input device in the definition of a sensor means that it is a part of bigger system which provides output input to a main control system like a processor or microcontroller. As we discussed previous diagram, that the sensor collect data and provide the computer, and these microprocessor or microcontroller programming are inbuilt in the computer system on which or they collect the information from the inputs and operate according to their instruction, and output is provided to the system on which the system is operating automatically, or we can say it is automated autopilot mode. Or in normal life, as then I have discussed in initial, that we use mobile sensor, or in daily routine life we can see the mobile we are using which have the finger sensor and face recognition sensor. These are also a type of sensor which are in daily or routine life usage. As we touch our finger, then a message is provided, or this finger is detected by the microprocessor of your system which is inbuilt in motherboard, which collect the information and give the instruction to your screen to open the lock, and we can easily operate without any password or without any other data entry. We have just by a click we can operate our mobile very easily, and on the screen we are using the touch sensors which as we touch on particular points, these points are operate automatically. This is a type of touch sensor. So we are all are surrounded by the sensors in daily life. As we increase the use of sensors, then it is very easy for a human being to live. So